I've got a pretty big LEGO Star Wars collection, but no matter how big it gets, I never feel like it's big enough, so I've decided to collect every single LEGO Star Wars set ever released. I'm going to make a series of videos documenting my journey, and along the way, I'm going to share with you guys the best tips and tricks that I use to grow such a massive LEGO Star Wars collection. So I want to focus on getting some more buildable figures because all I have is this Darth Vader and this speeder bike that is missing the Scout Trooper. So if you guys have the Scout Trooper and are willing to sell it to me, let me know in the comments and send me a message on Instagram. So in this video, I'm going to try to get as many buildable figures as I possibly can. So the first thing I did was I went on eBay and all I did was search up LEGO Star Wars buildable figure, and I just looked through all the listings to find one that I liked, and I came across this one of the Stormtrooper Commander. Now this was a used set, but I was more than happy to buy used because the new sets go for so much more money. So if you guys want to get LEGO for cheaper, just get used. But I went in the description just to see what's going on, and pretty much it says that it's not sure if it's all there. What you see is what you get. So I had a closer look at the photos and I did see that it's missing those pieces on the pauldron, those black parts, but I was more than happy not to get them. So pretty much this was a bid listing, so I just placed a bid for $30. I was the only bidder, so ended up getting it for $40 including postage. So now I just have to wait for it to arrive in the mail. So it came in the mail. I forgot to do an unboxing video on it, but anyway, I've got it now and I'm very happy with it. I love these buildable figures that like have helmets. I don't really like the humans, but the pauldron looks great, I think the gun looks great, and I can't wait to add this guy to my collection. So then I went back on eBay and I looked through the listings and I found this buildable figures lot. And this one actually has some really cool ones that I was after, like Commander Cody, Obi-Wan, and Jango Fett, as well as Captain Phasma. I thought it was pretty cool. Not too fussed about the Luke, but anyway, it's $120 plus 18 for postage, so $140 for all of these I think is a pretty good deal. And again, just look in the description, and unsure if I'm missing various parts. They all look pretty good, so I hope they're all complete, but boxes are opened and some have damage. I don't really care too much about the boxes. So again, it's cheaper to not worry about the boxes if you guys don't really care about that. So I did end up buying this. This was just a buy it now listing, which I do prefer buy it now listings, so I just bought that. And now I'll do the unboxing. Alright, so I've got the package here and I'm just going to open it up. And inside I've just got all of those buildable figures. So first I guess we'll have a look at Commander Cody, because he's probably the one that I'm most excited about. I think this buildable figure looks great. Definitely looks exactly like Commander Cody, and I wish that they had have made more Clone Trooper buildable figures, because I think that the ones with helmets look amazing. The ones with faces don't look so good. So like imagine if we had got a Captain Rex buildable figure, like all of the commanders and captains, I think they would have looked amazing. Anyway, now let's have a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that this is actually probably the best human face buildable figure that they made. I think like it would have probably been cool if they also made an Anakin to go alongside him, but I think it's really cool that they actually did make the Clone Wars Obi-Wan and not the movie one. Anyway, next up we'll have a look at Jango Fett. This was another one that I was pretty excited for, and he did not disappoint. I love like the sort of metallic silvery color that they used for him, and I definitely now want to get Boba Fett to put next to him because I think they'll look really cool next to each other on the shelf. Imagine if they had made a Din Djarin one of these. I know that these came out before The Mandalorian, but if they ever decide to make more buildable figures, I think a Din Djarin would look really, really cool. Next, we'll have a look at Luke Skywalker. Like I said, this one I was the least excited about, and he definitely was the most disappointing one in my opinion. Just, yeah, I don't know, like, not only does the face look bad, but just the body looks bad, because these pieces definitely work better for armor compared to the like robes, and that's I think why I like the Obi-Wan, because the Clone Wars Obi-Wan did have armor instead of just the robes. So I think it would have looked a bit weird if we had just got the robe Obi-Wan like this Luke is. Anyway, now the last one is Captain Phasma, and I think this one is really, really cool. It's got this massive cape down this side, and I love the helmet of this. The helmet has some really, really cool details on it. So anyway, now that we've got all of these, I'm going to try to find even more buildable figures on eBay. So next I came across this listing for the Elite TIE Fighter Pilot. And this is another really cool buildable figure, but what I did is I pretty much just clicked see other items for this seller, and it turns out this seller was actually selling all of these buildable figures. So all I did was I sent him a message pretty much asking if he would do all of these for a certain price. He got back to me, said that he wanted 130 instead of, I think I offered him 120, and pretty much that was it. We organized that through messages. So if you guys find a seller that does have multiple items that you want, just send them a message and ask if they can do a bit of a deal on it, because I did end up getting all of these for a fair bit cheaper than if I had just bought them all separately. And now that I've got this package, let's open it up. Alright, so these buildable figures didn't come with their boxes, but like I said before, I don't really care about the boxes too much. So let's start over here. We've got the TIE Elite Pilot from the sequels. Next to him we've got Poe Dameron. Then this one is probably my favorite, the Scarif Stormtrooper. Then we've got Finn. Rey is terrible. Han Solo's pretty bad, and also what's her name, Jyn Erso, she's also pretty bad. But the TIE Pilot and the Scarif Stormtrooper are pretty cool. The rest are very ugly, except Jyn Erso is pretty hot, let's be honest. Alright, so these are all of the buildable figures that I've got in this video. I'm very happy with how much I've grown my buildable figure army so far, but now I just have to add all of these to the shelf. So I added them all to the shelf. I need to find a better way to display these because you can't really see the ones at the back because the ones in the front are in the way. But I promise you guys, not all of these videos are just going to be me buying buildable figures. I know buildable figures are a little bit boring, so sorry about that. But I promise in the next video, I'll have some proper Lego sets to show off. Okay, so I found this listing on eBay because I've been looking for this Battle of Endor set for a while now. This was a promotional set that unfortunately I did miss out on. So this guy has a brand new one, sealed version. He's selling it for a starting bid of $14. And this is local pickup only. Caulfield North is probably about a half an hour drive from me, half an hour to 40 minutes depending on the traffic. So I guess it is a drive that I would be willing to do, especially since it is pretty close to a Lego store. So I'll just stop by the Lego store while I'm there. So I sent this guy a offer for $20. And he has sent me a counter offer for $30. So if I click review offer here, seller's offer $30, local pickup. So I'm pretty happy, $30 for this set. So I'm just going to click accept and waiting for it to load, and I'll go through all of this after this video. So make sure you guys check out the next video to see me pick this set up and build it. But I wanted to let you guys know that I did actually make a Google Docs of every single set that I'm missing. So overall, there is 103 sets that I don't have. Most of them are just mini sets, to be honest. There's 38 mini sets. I've never really collected mini sets before. So yeah, 2 UCS, a couple buildable figures. But yeah, I'm gonna send the link of this Google Doc. I'm gonna put it in the description below. So if you guys want to see what sets I don't have, just click the link below and you can pretty much see what sets I don't have. And if you guys have any of these sets, just send me a message on Instagram and we'll sort something out if you guys are willing to sell them. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe because I'm going to be continuing this series, and I'm also thinking of doing a series of me collecting every single Lego Star Wars minifigure. So if that's something you guys want to see, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.